You lads and lasses all attend to me while I relate my tale of misery. By hopeless love was I once betrayed, and now I am alas a convict maid. To please my lover did I try so that I spent upon him all my master's store, who in his wrath did so loud upbraid, and brought before the judge this convict maid. The judge his sentence then to me addressed, which filled with agony my aching breast. To Botany Bay you must be conveyed, for 7 long years to be a convict maid. For 7 long years I told him pain and grief, and cursed the day that I became a thief. Oh, had I stuck by some honest trade, I'd ne'er have been a less a convict maid. You lads and lasses all attend to me while I relate my tale of misery. By hopeless love was I once betrayed, and now I am alas a convict maid. Tis of a Wild Colonial Boy, Jack Doolan was his name. Of poor but honest parents, he was born in Castlemaine. He was his father's only hope, his mother's only joy. The pride of both his parents was the Wild Colonial Boy. So come along, me hearties, we'll range the mountainside. Together we will plunder, together we will ride. We'll star along the valleys and gallop o'er the plains. We scorn to live in slavery, bound down by iron chains. In 61 this daring youth commenced his wild career, with a heart that knew no danger, no foeman did he fear. He held the Beechwood mail coach up and robbed Judge McAvoy, who trembled and gave up his gold to the Wild Colonial Boy. One day as he was riding the mountainside along, all listening to the little birds, their pleasant laughing song, 3 mounted troopers came in sight, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy. They thought that they would capture him, the Wild Colonial Boy. Surrender now, Jack Doolan, you see we're 3 to 1. Surrender in the King's name, you daring highwayman. Jack drew a pistol from his belt and spun it like a toy. I'll fight but not surrender, cried the Wild Colonial Boy. He fired at Trooper Kelly and brought him to the ground, and in return from Davis received a mortal wound. All shattered in the jaws he lay, still firing at Fitzroy, and that's the way mountainside. Together we will plunder, together we will ride. We'll scour along the valleys and gallop o'er the plains. We scorn to live in slavery, bound down by iron chains. There's a long green gully on the Eumerella Shore where I've lounged through many is the day. Oh, by my selection I have acres by the score, so I'll unyok my bullocks from the dray. To my cattle I just say, you may feed away, but you never be impounded anymore. For you're running on the Doffers piece of land, pre-selected on the Eumerella Shore. When the moon is shining bright and has climbed the mountains high, we will saddle up our horses and away. We will steal the squatters' cattle by the darkness of the night, and we'll brand at the dawn of the day. And now, my pretty, pretty calf, at the squatter you may laugh, but you never see your owner anymore. Oh, you're running on the Doffers piece of land, pre-selected on the Eumerella Shore. And when we get the swag, we'll steal the squatter's nag, and we'll sell him in some distant inland town. And when we get the cash, oh, we chaps will cut a dash for the doing of the squatters so brown. To John Robinson we say, you've been leading us astray, and we never can believe you anymore. For we chaps can get a living far easier by thieving than by farming on the Eumerella Shore. There's a trade you all know well, it's bringing cattle over on every track to the Gulf and back, men know the Queensland Rover. So pass the billy round, boys, don't let the pike pot stand there, for tonight we drink the health of every Overlander. I come from the northern plains, where the girls and grass are scanty, where the creeks run dry or 10 foot high, and it's either drought or plenty. So pass the billy round, boys, don't let the pine pot stand there, for tonight we drink the health of every Overlander. There are men from every land, from Spain and France and Flanders. They're a well-mixed pack, both white and black, the Queensland Overlanders. So pass the billy round, boys, don't let the pine pot stand there, for tonight we drink the health of every Overlander. When we've earned a spree in town, we live like pigs in clover, then the whole year's check pours down the neck of many a Queensland rover. So pass the billy round, boys, don't let the pine pot stand there, for tonight we drink the health of every Overlander. As I pass along the roads, the children raise my dander, crying, "Mother dear, take in the clothes, here comes an Overlander." So pass the billy round, boys, don't let the pine pot stand there, for tonight we drink the health of every Overlander. 'tis nearly day, and I must be off by the morning light before the sun does shine, to meet the Eumerella shearers on the banks of the Condamine. Oh, Willie, dearest Willie, oh, let me go with you. I'll cut off all my auburn fringe and be a shearer too. I'll cook and count your tally, love, I'll ring how you shine, and I'll wash your greasy moleskins on the banks of the Condamine. Oh, Nancy, dearest Nancy, with me you cannot go. The squatters have given orders that no one should do so, and your delicate constitution is not equal unto mine to withstand the constant tigering on the banks of the Condamine. Willie, dearest Willie, then stay at home with me. We'll take up our selection, and a farmer's wife I'll be. I'll help you husk the corn, love, and cook your meal so fine, you'll forget the ramstag mutton on the banks of the Condamine. Nancy, dearest Nancy, pray do not hold me back. Down there the boys are waiting, and I must be on the track. So here's a good night kiss, love, back home I will imply, when we're shorn the last of the jam-box on the banks of the Condamine. England forever. Farewell to my rum cows as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I once used to look such a swell. Singing to-rely, adity. Sing to-rely, sing to-rely, adity. We're bound for Botany Bay. There's the captain as is our commander. There's the bosun and all the ship's crew. There's the first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Singing to-rely, adity. Singing to-rely, singing to-rely, adity. We're bound for Botany Bay. Tain't leaving old England we cares about. Tain't cause we misspells what we knows, but because we're all light-fingered gentry, hops around with a log on our toes. Singing to-rely, adity. Singing to-rely, singing to-rely, adity. We're bound for Botany Bay. Oh, had I the wings of a turtle dove, I'd soar on my pinions so high, slap bang to the arms of my Polly love, and in her sweet presence I die. Singing to-rely, adity. Singing to-rely, singing to-rely, adity. We're bound for Botany Bay. Now, oh, my young dukies and duchesses, take warning from what I've to say. Mind all is your own that you touches, or you'll find us in Botany Bay. Singing Tooralai, Ooralai at a time. Singing Tooralai, Ooralai, yay. Singing Tooralai, Ooralai at a time. We're bound for Botany Bay. Out on the board, the old shearer stands, grasping his shears in his thin bony hands. Fixed is his gaze on the blue bellied Joe. Glory if he gets so won't he make the rear go. Click go the shears, boys, click, click, click. Wide is his blow and his hands move quick. The ringer looks around and is beaten by a blow, and curses the old snagger with the bare-bellied Joe. In the middle of the floor, in his cane-bottomed chair, is the boss of the board with his eyes everywhere. Notes well each fleece as he comes to the screen, paying strict attention that it's taken off clean.
Oh,
click go the shears, boys, click, click, click. Wide is his blow and his hands move quick. The ringer looks around and is beaten by a blow, and curses the old snagger with the bare-bellied Joe. The tar boy is there, awaiting in demand, with his blackened tar pot and his tarry hand. Sees one old sheep with a cart upon his back. Here's what he's been waiting for. Tar here, Jack!
Whoa.
Click go the shears, boys, click, click, click. Wide is his blow and his hands move quick. The ringer looks around and is beaten by a blow, and curses the old snagger with the bare-bellied Joe. Shearing is all over and we've all got our checks. Roll up your swags, we're off on the tracks. The first pub we come to is there we'll have a spree, and everyone that comes along, it's come and drink with me.
Go.
Click go the shears, boys, click, click, click. Wide is his blow and his hands move quick. The ringer looks around and is beaten by a blow, and curses the old snagger with the bare-bellied Joe. One night when droving sheep, my companions fell asleep. There was not a star to illuminate the sky. I was dreaming, I suppose, for my eyes were nearly closed, when a very strange procession passed me by. First there came a kangaroo with his swag of blankets blue. A dingo ran beside him as his mate. They were travelling mighty fast, but they shouted as they passed, "We'll have to jog along, it's getting late." The pelican and the crane, they came in from off the plain to amuse the company with a Highland fling. The dear old bandicoot played the tune upon his flute, and the native bears sat round him in a ring. The drongo and the crow sang us songs of long ago. The frill-necked lizard listened with a smile, and the emu standing near with his claw up to his ear said the funniest thing I've ever heard for a while. The frogs from out the swamp, where the atmosphere is damp, came bounding in and sat upon the stones. They each unrolled their swags and produced from little bags the violin and the banjo and the bones. The goanna and the snake and the adder wide awake, with an alligator dance the soldier's joy. In the spready silking oak, the jack has cracked a joke, and the magpie sang the Wild Colonial Boy. Some brokers started out from the tea tree all about, performed a set of lances very well. Then the parrot green and blue gave the orchestra its cue to strike up the old log cabin in the dell. I was dreaming, I suppose, of these entertaining shows, but it never crossed my mind I was asleep, till the boss beneath the cart woke me up with such a start, yelling, "Dreamy, where the hell are all the sheep?" I'll sing of a captain who's well known to fame. Our naval commander, Bill Jenks was his name, who said where the Murray's clear waters do flow, did this fresh water shell back with his yo-heave-I-yo. To the port of Waiganya his vessel was bound, when night comes upon him and darkness around. Not a star on the waters its clear light did throw, but the vessel sped onwards with a yo-heave-I-yo. Oh Captain, let's make for the shore, for the winds they do rage and the waves they do roar. Nay, nay, said the captain, though the fierce winds may blow, I will stick to my vessel with a yo-heave-I-yo. Oh Captain, the waves sweep the deck. Oh Captain, we'll soon be a wreck. To the river's deep bosom each seaman will go, but the captain laughed lightly with his yo-heave-I-yo. Farewell to the maiden, the girl I adore. Farewell to my friends, I shall see them no more. The crew shrieked with terror, the captain he swore. He had stuck on the sandbank and the men walked ashore. A strapping young stockman lay dying, his saddle supporting his head. His two mates around him were crying as he rose from his pillow and said, "Wrap me up with my stock whip and blanket, and bury me deep down below, where the dingoes and crows can't molest me, in the shade where the cooler bars grow." Oh, had I the flight of a bronze wing, far over the plains I would fly, straight to the land of my childhood, and there I would lay down and die. Wrap me up with my stock whip and blanket, and bury me deep down below, where the dingoes and crows can't molest me, in the shade where the cooler bars grow. There's tea in the battered old billy, place the pannikins out in a row, and we'll drink to the next merry meeting, in the place where all good fellows go. Wrap me up with my stock whip and blanket, and bury me deep down below, where the dingoes and crows can't molest me, in the shade where the cooler bars grow. And oft in the shade of the twilight, when the soft winds are whispering low, and the darkening shadows are falling, sometimes think of the stockman below. Wrap me up with my stock whip and blanket, and bury me deep down below, where the dingoes and crows can't molest me,
thoughts with him are roving. It's dull on this selection now, since Andy went out roving. Who now shall wear the cheerful face in times when things are slackest? And who shall whistle round the place when fortune frowns her blackest? And who shall cheek the squatter now when he comes round us snarling? His tongue is growing hotter now, since Andy crossed the Darling. Oh, may the showers in torrents fall, and all the tanks run over, and may the grass grow green and tall in pathways of the drover, and may good angels send the rain on desert stretches, Andy. And when the summer comes again, God grant it bring us Andy. nation